Buckle up, explorers. Ever dreamed of blasting off into the unknown, soaring past fluffy white clouds, or setting foot on the International Space Station? Maybe you've always wanted a bird's-eye view of our amazing planet. The thought of removing your spacesuit and taking a deep space breath is pretty tempting, right? Well, here's the catch: in outer space, there's no oxygen to breathe, so that dream vacation's on hold for now. Let's dive into an epic thought experiment. Imagine a future where space gets its own breathable air. Would that mean we could ditch our spacesuits and just hang out up there? Sounds awesome, right? To make this dream come true, we'd need to swap the empty vacuum of space for a mix of gases called air, similar to what we have on Earth. This air should be 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen, no different from what our lungs are used to. So our Earth-like air mix in space should be made up of those extra gases too: argon, neon, helium, methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and a few others, making up that last 1%. This would mean space is literally filled with this same air we're used to on Earth, readily available for us to breathe. But hold on, there's more to consider. Space isn't just empty. It's actually home to some wild shows. We've got supernovae explosions, gas and dust cloud collisions, the solar wind, and even ionospheres around planets constantly going off. It'd be like having an epic space concert playing all the time. The good news is you wouldn't need any fancy space gear to tune in. Just breathe in that air and you're ready to rock out to the cosmic concert. You'd hear it all loud and clear, thanks to sound waves bouncing off those vibrating air molecules. But there's a catch. To catch the sounds of supernovae and solar winds, you gotta be right up close, which isn't exactly safe. Plus, as sound travels, it gets muffled by resistance in space. Think of it like trying to hear a party on the other side of town from where you are now. Don't worry, space fans. The silence of space might feel like a bummer, but think about all the other perks. No more breathing worries in zero gravity. Just imagine that first big gulp of weightless air, and how awesome it feels to inhale freely. But let's not get too carried away. Things can quickly take a turn for the worse out there. One minute you're sipping on space oxygen, the next, disaster strikes. With your new appreciation for breathable air back on Earth, you might be itching to head home fast. But here's the million-dollar question: can you actually make it back safely? Get ready for a wild ride. Let's talk about what happens when your spaceship tries to make an emergency landing back on Earth. It's like a high-speed collision with our atmosphere. The friction is so intense that even tiny meteorites get vaporized before they reach the ground. Now, you might think that makes it safe for your return journey, but hold up. As you descend into Earth's atmosphere, things are about to take a drastic turn. Our planet's gravity starts sucking in more and more air from space, causing the atmospheric pressure to skyrocket. It's like an invisible force field is closing in around us. Buckle up, because this is just the beginning of your cosmic catastrophe. Fasten your seatbelts because things are about to get crazy. The friction frenzy we just talked about, that's just the opening act. In no time, it'll be a catastrophic big explainer for all living things on Earth. But wait, there's more. As our planet spins slower due to this cosmic crash course, its orbit starts to go haywire too. This might just lead to a lunar showdown where our trusty sidekick, the Moon, becomes an uninvited guest and smashes into Earth. And if that wasn't enough, get ready for a scorched Earth situation as our planet careens towards the sun. Don't worry though, none of us will be around to tweet about it. These events are estimated to happen tens or hundreds of thousands of years from now, when space is oxygen overloaded. So, if you aren't vaporized by extreme pressure first, you'll probably get roasted instead. Buckle up, folks. Let's dive into what happens when space gets an air pollution crisis, literally. Imagine a world where sunlight is blocked from reaching our planet, and we're plunged into eternal darkness. But don't worry, it won't be long before things get lit, literally. With oxygen-filled space, everything will go up in flames, making it a blindingly bright show on Earth. As atmospheric pressure continues to skyrocket, temperatures will soar, turning this doomsday scenario into an inferno unlike anything we've ever seen. Fasten your seatbelts because things are about to get intense. Within a single day, our planet would be completely engulfed in flames. Think Mother Nature's wildest inferno. The once majestic Earth will transform into a barren, lifeless rock, leaving nothing but smoldering embers. And this apocalyptic scenario might not be isolated. The entire solar system could undergo a dramatic transformation. Gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn might just spark to life as mini stars, thanks to the abundant materials they'd have at their disposal. Meanwhile, our rocky neighbors would take a one-way trip towards an untimely demise, tumbling into the sun for tens of thousands of years. But that's not all. The effects wouldn't stop at our solar system. The cosmic landscape would undergo a profound makeover. You see, space isn't empty, it's about to get a serious case of airiness. Interstellar space would start filling up with a thick layer of gas. As this atmosphere compresses under its own weight, scientists speculate that it could trigger the birth of entirely new stars we've never seen before. These blazing newcomers would shine bright for relatively short periods and illuminate galaxies and intergalactic spaces alike. The catch, they'd be primarily composed of nitrogen and oxygen. A totally alien mix, so to speak. Imagine the astronomical implications of such an event. It's a prospect that leaves us with more questions than answers. But wait, there's a mind-blowing twist. Just recently, Brazilian astronomers stumbled upon an extraordinary star named Dox, a staggering 1,200 light-years away. What makes Dox so peculiar? Its atmosphere is a whopping 99% oxygen, a stark contrast to the usual light elements like hydrogen and helium found in other white dwarfs. These lighter elements are typically leftovers from a star's previous life cycle, weighing them down and keeping them near the surface. But where did they disappear to on Dox? The mystery remains unsolved, and here's the cosmic consequence of this phenomenon. When space gets filled with air, the mass of our universe will skyrocket. Now, let's dive into the jaw-dropping possibilities of a universe filled with air. It could potentially bring an end to its expansion and send us hurtling back to the superhot, superdense state of the Big Bang, or even shrink down to a single point, called a singularity. Mind-blowing, right? But hold on, because this same mixture of gases that's crucial for our survival might just have the power to wipe out everything. I know, it sounds crazy. Who'd want to imagine destroying the world? Fortunately, there's another twist. Scientists think it's also possible that nothing out of the ordinary will happen when air starts filling up space, and our universe can keep on being its amazing self. But what's even more amazing is that this concept of air in space might just tie into a groundbreaking find by Chinese astronomers. They've detected molecular oxygen in Markarian 231, an incredible galaxy over 231 billion light-years away in the Ursa Major constellation. Talk about reaching for the stars. This galaxy is a star-forming factory, churning out more than 100 massive stars equivalent to our sun every single year. For contrast, our own calm Milky Way typically births around 1 or 2 sun-sized stars per year. And guess what? Molecular oxygen wasn't just spotted in Markarian 231. It's also been found in our very own backyard, the Orion Nebula. Now, let's dive deeper into what they found in Markarian 231. It's not a hub of intense star and black hole formation like some might expect, but it's actually where molecular oxygen is present in astronomical amounts, about 100 times more than that found in the Orion Nebula. However, don't get ready to take off your spacesuit just yet. The galaxy has surprisingly low temperatures with little to no fiery action from stars or black holes. The air, if you can call it that, would be far from breathable. The oxygen levels are less than 20%, and other gases like nitrogen aren't present like they are on our home planet Earth. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll learn more about what this alien atmosphere could potentially hold. Fast forward to the future. Can you imagine floating through space without a bulky spacesuit? It might sound like science fiction now, but who knows when we'll stumble upon a galaxy with an atmosphere that's not only breathable, but also harmonious with the laws of space. Maybe our descendants will make this dream a reality within centuries or sooner. So, I want to hear from you. Do you think it's possible for a planet or galaxy to have air that supports human life without disrupting the balance of the cosmos? What do you think could trigger the emergence of atmospheres in the universe? Share your theories and ideas in the comments below. Thanks for joining in on this cosmic journey. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button to show some love. Don't miss out on future space adventures. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications by clicking the little bell icon. The best is yet to come. We've got more mind-blowing space travels and Earth explorations lined up for you. Share the excitement